Okay, so now we're in the market of Urubamba and we're going to see what we're going to get.
De compras.
The shopping.
Shopping.
Compras in Spanish is compras, in English is shopping. Okay, so now we're going to buy the food. First product we're going to buy is what we call camote. Okay, that in English is sweet potato. We have to know that sweet potato has been domesticated first in South America, and then because the currents, the ocean, the Pacific Ocean helps, those camotes get into Polynesia, and now in Polynesia they have it even in New Zealand. And a snack, we're going to buy frozen potatoes. Congelados, son papas congeladas. Papas congeladas means naturally frozen from the Andes, and then you will see how beautiful it's going to be when we cook them at home. Gracias, Echo. She says they are bringing frozen from the sky. Epa, thank you. Gracias, mamita. And now we're going to buy another snack. We're going to buy another snack with the name is
Cushuro.
Cushuro.
Yeah.
Which is plants from the lakes of the high Andes. You will see the shapes of grapes, and there is a very neutral flavor. There's no big flavor. It's not even salty, I can say.
No. It's called like vegan caviar, no? Also, because it's from the lake, no? So it's full of vitamins like the seaweed, but from the lake. No, it's like the fish eggs, no, rounded, but green, no? And super powerful of nutrients. And now, nice because it's natural, like Roberto says, no?
And it's has been part of our meals almost every day since I'm here living with her here in the sacred valley of the Inkas. And now we're going to be buying rocoto. Pia, tell us what are we getting?
We're buying rocoto. It's like a Peruvian chili from here, no? And it depends on the color, the high of the spicy, no?
How hot it is.
Yes, how hot it is.
They're stronger than hot, but it's good in health. It's not as strong for our natural system.
Yes. And we have 3 for 1 soy.
It's very cheap. Everything we're buying is very, very cheap.
And here
nothing is more than 50 cents American dollar.
We like a dish is full of meat. You meat, you feel it from rocoto relleno. You put it on the oven.
That's a traditional food from.
That's why they sell it empty.
Okay.
No, it's already
prepared. Yeah.
So you can.
There, you can see them all empty. There is no seats inside because there is already a recipe, very popular. That always happens in markets. When there is a very popular recipe, the people that sell it start pre-preparing, pre-cooking, let's say that's the best word. So they make easier the life, and it's better for competitive. So more people, they will have more customers. It's very common in Peruvian markets these days. And now we just met a neighbor. She lives very close to her house. From her house, they're talking about, and she has in this area and a small organic farm, and we are buying from her radish, but she has carrots, cherry tomatoes of different sizes, even turnip, those are oranges, mandarins, different oranges, bigger ones, even potatoes, organic potatoes. And this is sacha tomate, which is a kind of tomato, we call it in here tree tomato, so a tomato that grows in trees. It's very different than tomato, but it's the origin of tomato. So the tomato you have now is a domesticated sacha tomate. Broccolis and cauliflower. Cauliflower, it says cauliflower in English?
I think so.
Cauliflower. And different kinds of cabbages and mushrooms, huge mushrooms. Oyster mushrooms and eggs.
Eggs, not from natural eggs.
Natural eggs. Organic, and some herbs and different lettuces in here of different colors. Very good. And now Maria Pia is buying onions. This small amount of onions is, how much is the onions?
¿Cuánto está?
1 sol.
Dile. vende tu producto. And here is like, she sells one sol, one sol, one sol.
Everything.
One sol.
Everything is one sol in
You
here.
can find for piles one sol stuff. No?
So we can say that you are the $1 store in the Urubamba market. Everything one sol, plastic included.
This also one sol, no? And they sell
plastic
it
included.
peel. But peel, ready to cook.
Yeah.
One sol, no?
Very good. And now is the time for the dessert. And we're going to buy chocolate, pure chocolate, but not in this way. We're going to buy even purer. Is it possible to say purer?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so this is what we're going to buy, but you will see them in our house when we cook them, when we eat them, with an amazing combination. I will show you them later, so because it's already tight. Okay, and she gave us as a snack delicious plantain chips that we are in the Sacred Valley of the Inkas. I don't think it's local, but they are delicious, and that's the most important.
Fried banana.
Dry banana, plantains actually. And now we're going to be getting some cheese. They give us for testing, for trying. How is it?
Nice. Beautiful.
Delicious flavor. And we're going to use the cheese for our main dish. Gracias. And this is how amazing markets are. In one, you can see they are dancing, drinking, and having fun. Beer, everything. And in the other side, we will see the other side of life. They're bringing these flowers, probably for a church, because somebody dies and is the or the cemetery or someplace. Those are the two facts of life. Okay, so now we're in the kitchen, in Maria Pia's kitchen.
Yeah.
Say welcome to my kitchen.
Welcome. Welcome to my kitchen.
Okay, we are treating the potatoes. Explain us.
We're gonna make like a quiche of potato with onion and tomato and cheese. But first, in the oven, no? So first I'm gonna cut a little bit the potatoes, no? Like in two. To boil them a little bit, like 5 minutes, 7 minutes, just to make them softer. And then we're gonna cut it like this and make our like lasagna, or I don't know how you cook it, like a quiche.
It's a quiche,
No?
yeah. A quiche without pastry.
Without pastry.
Because the quiche has a pastry in the bottom. This would not have it. We call it pastel in Peru, and it's probably like the taste and the texture of the quiche, but without the pastry.
No, and this is a Peruvian potato. Now you can see how it changed the color inside.
Inside, it has different.
No.
This one has not the best, but there are other ones that has a lot of color.
Natural.
And we're going to eat the potatoes with the peel, because the best part of most of the fruits, vegetables,
with the skin.
potatoes and everything, we need to eat it with the skin. It's not the peel. Good.
Yeah.
You need to correct me, guys, because my English is not my mother tongue. So it's with the peel. Perfect.
With the skin.
With the skin. With the skin. The peel is for mandarin and oranges and those things, and
To feel
bananas.
stuff.
Peel. This is a skin, like human. And you can see here inside the purple or burgundy color of the potatoes inside. There are some potatoes that they have blue, so the beta carotene is even more than the red. The blue has the highest beta carotene in food. So let's start talking about our food and preparing our delicious meal that you can eat with us in the long distance. Okay, so now this is one of the most important ingredients in Peru. It's not chili peppers. We call it rocoto. Okay, and that's the one if you want to see with more light. Looks like a pepper, but the head is different than the chili nut. This is how you can make a difference. And the seeds, as you can see here with light, you will see that the seeds are black. They are probably stronger than the regular chili peppers, the rocoto. No, I don't want to say regular, but to the chili peppers, because this is not chili peppers. But at the same time, they are more healthy. They are not as strong as the chili peppers are with your organs when you eat it. Okay, so now after boiling a little bit of potatoes, and some of them are still raw. We're going to accommodate, is okay to say? We're going to start putting them with tomatoes that we also bought in the market at some point, and the cheese. You remember that we bought this cheese, delicious Andean cheese, and onions. That we can see them from here. Are onions, red onions. In Peru, we have two types of onions: the white and the red onions. Okay, so let's see. And here we're continuing topping. And we can say the verb topping potatoes by Maria Pia's hands. Do it.
Here. We're filling potatoes, tomatoes, onions, cheese and salt, and you can put olive oil or butter in between. No? And you make different
Layers.
floors, layers in between, no? Like a lasagna, but Andean.
And here we have a very strange things inside. We have ocas, mashuas, and camotes, all with orange juice and raw sugar. Okay, and we're going to, that's our dessert. This is going to be like the main dish, and we have also a salad that we are going to show you how to prepare it sooner. Okay, so now we are ready to take all this delicious food that we just did. This is the Cusco pastel de papa, and those are our ocas, mashuas, and camotes with orange juice and raw sugar. And in here, after we go to take those to take those two delicious dishes to the oven, we will show you also how to make a dessert with this delicious natural products. You can see here chocolate, the real chocolate beans, and some combined with some Peruvian Andean fruits. Okay, so let's go to the oven. Okay, so now we're in panaderia in English. Pastry bakery. So. And we're bringing all our food, both you can see from there, that's a pastel de papa, and then we have here our ocas, mashua, and camote with orange juice. Hola. Hola. And we're going to cook in this oven, which is from the neighborhood, and we just found that they just cook cuis. Cuis, that's a Guinea pig, is a delicatessen in the Peruvian food. And also with some potatoes. And she's going to put them inside, and we need to wait. And then it's going to be everything delicious for us, for eating, and for you to watch it. Okay, so now we're in the last part of the video with everything we have been shopping and cooking almost the whole day. As you can see, the beautiful table with the two main dishes. That's the Cusco style pastel de papa, and here are the sweet potatoes, the mashuas, and the ocas cooked in orange and what else? And orange juice.
Rice salad. We have this hot sauce that we eat with a complimentary with a pastel de papa. And also we bought cuscuro and
cuscuro, yes.
cochayuyo, that are the seaweeds from the lake here, as a complement of our diet. No?
Yes.
As we don't eat any meat, we have this protein for us for today.
Which is the alga from cochas. Cochas are small lakes in the Andes. And then we will start eating. We will be telling you how delicious are those food that are already prepared, and those ones which are the desserts.
The desserts.
Desserts? Desserts? No,
Dessert.
the desserts. Desserts, you know what they are. They are not, we are not in Egypt.
Natural cacao seeds, no?
Yeah.
These are true chocolate.
But we're going to show them when we eat it at the same time, so you can see how tasty. Okay, so now we are serving the Cusco style pastel de papa.
It's ready, hot and ready.
And we have a friend in here that she came to visit us and enjoy our food. Say hello to the camera.
Hello to the camera.
Erika. Okay.
Look at this
So you can
beautiful
see the
thing.
beautiful fillings, the onions, the cheese, the potatoes, and you can see a lot of fillings inside, and extremely delicious. And we will eat this one with this fresh and spicy salads and radish marinated in lemon, and of course with these ocas. I was just testing the ocas. This one, the small ones. I'm not sure if they are ocas or mashras, but one of those two. That one is oca. She just confirmed she's a kind of local, and she confirmed those are ocas. They are sweet. It has a potato flavor inside, but outside is kind of sweet and softer than the filling.
Lo voy a decir en español.
No English. You don't speak
My
English.
is terrible.
Doesn't matter, but you have to speak in English. We're in an English channel.
If you put the ocas in the sun to take sun,
Okay, when they are before you
when
cook.
you cook,
Before you
they
cook
are
them.
sweeter.
That's good.
Yeah, we did that. We put on the windows for 2
Yeah.
days.
So the more sun that the ocas receive after harvesting will make it grow the fructose probably, which is the sweetest part of. And then you have the sweet potatoes too. Okay. So I will tell you. Okay, so then here that's my plate. In the middle you will see the pastel, the papa, and all surrounded by the different kind of potatoes, but most of them are sweet. So that's like salty, and the other ones are like a kind of sweet. I cannot tell you sweet as lucumas, for example, but they are Swedish. I just tried the potatoes with this sauce that is made by onions and rocoto, that is called uchucuta, which is the Quechua word for spicy, hot spicy sauce. But that's not uchucuta.
No es uchucuta.
That's not chucuta.
Uchucuta es el verde.
Okay, so now I'm just trying the potatoes, the pastel de papa, and the combination with the potato, which is a lot of layers of potato with the cheese, and the onion makes a very tasty flavor, and the tomato makes let's say juicy, no? And then this one is even more juicy and has a different temperature. I don't know if you like food when it's from different temperatures, like hot and cold at the same time. Like you eat some ice creams and hot, I don't know, hot pancakes or whatever. In this dish is exactly the same. So you girls like it? Okay, so now it's time for the ¿cómo es? Dessert or dessert time? Dessert. Okay. So our first dessert is going to be lucumas. Lucumas, which is a fruit from this area of Peru, from the Andes, from the mountain. Is not that cold. It is not the tropics. It's like in the middle. Especially specifically in the place we are, and we're going to combine that flavor of lucuma with one of the most favorite flavors in the world and the most expanded flavors in the world, which is chocolate. In those are the original grain of chocolate. That's what is called like bitter chocolate. That's the original one. The seeds, natural seeds with the natural lucuma. So that combination makes in Peru a huge industry. And now Pia is going to show us the box that comes with this product made industrially in Peru. You can see the color. Even Pia's house has lucuma color in the. You can see how famous lucumas are in the world.
This is industrial sweet of lucuma, no?
But
And
very
inside
delicious.
is a cream, muéstrale. The cream of lucuma flavor, and outside like a little eggshell of chocolate. Delicious.
Oh.
And it is called the kiss of the black man.
Black woman.
So chocolate and lucuma is Peru's top combination in ice creams, in chocolates, in all sweets ever. The second dessert is oranges from the garden. Just let's see from here. We didn't bought those ones in the market. Those are very tiny ones, like those ones. But as most small fruits, they are extremely sweet and good. And we will combine them with these leaves of, how we say yerbabuena in English?
Hierbabuena.
Yerbabuena, yerbabuena.
It's a kind of mint.
It's a kind of mint. It's like, it's not Andean mint. That's not, there is,
Wheat
okay.
will be the translation.
It's a lower mint. It's not the strongest mint. It's yerbabuena. We use it even in Peru. Dishes from the coast, they use it for stews, chicken and pork. So what we're going to do is one leaf of this yerbabuena, and we will put it on top of the oranges. And the combination of this mint and the orange makes an explosion in your mouth. Cheap, delicious, and even healthier dessert after you're eating. And than this, definitely, definitely. And then we have these aguaymantos. Aguaymantos is what in English is called golden berries. Okay, those are naturally from. I mean, they're natural from these parts of the world, from the Andean countries, and they came inside this very, very protective container. Container.
It's a flower.
It's a flower, and then if you open, it will be like that. Those, they're delicious. I really, really love them.
They call golden berries. Golden berries.
The golden berries.
You can find in the supermarket.
And it's very good for men's health after 40 years old.
It's full of vitamin C.
And for diabetic people. Very good food.
Okay, so that's the aguaymanto. Okay.